and welcome. Sorry for the delay, guys. We were planning to start at 5 PM. The beady-eyed amongst you would have noticed. We're a bit late, but I had some issues with my PC. I was hoping to play this on the PC, but it just endlessly kept crashing. I think it's because it's an old game. It didn't really keep up to date with the stuff I needed on the system. I did some tweaking with my graphics card and stuff like that, but for some reason the game it was riddled with bugs and I just couldn't play it. So luckily I found a PS4 version that I'm playing on the PS5 with you lovely people today. So welcome back to the channel. This is a horror game called Call of Cthulhu. Now HP Lovecraft fans will absolutely recognize this. This is a horror franchise. There's a book, there's a movie, there's myths and stuff around it. Apparently it racks your brain and it's rated as quite damn scary. So here we are, webcam is on. I can't wait to absolutely crap my pants. Shout out to JMC, hello JMC, and Pumpkin as well, my lovely mods. What I'm going to be doing, guys, is a full game playthrough. As with all my full game playthroughs, they're normally live and this one is no different. I will also be doing this one alongside the Horizon Forbidden West, because a lot of you have reached out to me and said, when are we getting part 2? When are we getting part 2? Promise you it won't be too long. I plan on doing that at some point this week and continuing with that, but we will be doing these two side by side along with all the usual content as well. I hope you're all doing well, guys, keeping safe, enjoying your week. Please let me know in the comments if there's any issues with the audio or the video. It sounds okay to me. Without further ado, let's crack on. Chapter 1, Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor, I think that is. Pierce must find a new case quickly or will risk, or you're out, because we're not having it. We need you to go full shebang on this. Audio good. Thank you very much, JMC. Appreciate it. How are you doing, my friend? Did you have a good weekend? What have you been up to today? Enter madness. That's a good sign. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in his callousness and can remain sane to the hideous end. Well, I just can't wait. We're going to be crapping our pants. I can't wait. Straight in, no messing about. Love it. It's going to be like one of those Resident Evil / Alan Wake kind of games, I reckon. Got game save. Okay. Let's have it. Let's be having it. It's a big fishy. Chopped up, always a good sign. Dissected sharks. Crouch, press circle, okay. I heard there's some sneaking elements to this, but I'm hoping we're going to get the chance to smash someone on the head as well. Of course. Weekend was good, just waiting to clock back into work. Sounds good. All good here as well, JMC. All good. Just light up some items I want to write. Alright then. Okay. How do I light it? This thing. There you go. Hurricane lamp. Bolt cutters. Yeah! This reminds me a little bit like Outlast. Also an amazing horror game if you guys haven't played that. I've played both of them. The second one I've done a playthrough on the channel if you want to go and check it out. Tons of what the fuck. Tons of what the fuck, and also tons of jump scares. Alright, let's go and cut the chains, man. Great Khaleesi, breaker of chains. For a PS4 game, it looks pretty good.
Fate inescapably draws you on.
Sure. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, mate. Whatever you say. Chomp. Oh, I've lost the bolt cutters. It's a one-time use, apparently. It's about to get tasty. Is that a weapon? Nope.
What a putrid offering.
Yeah?
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Fuck this. L2 to run. I am running. Let me in, please.
Behold,
Oh, God's sake.
everything has already been written.
It's Voldemort. And his cronies.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
What is going on? It's Davy Jones. Yes. Yes. Dude, you gotta lay off the coffee.
I hate whiskey.
Fuck it, I've never had that from whiskey. Pierce Investigations Agency. Ah, okay, yes, yes, yes. Very good, very nice.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Just buy one, dude.
I used to be an avid reader.
Used to be.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Welcome to Chain Nation, where you will get plenty of what the fucks. Absolutely. You've been here long enough to know.
Married
Jamesy.
woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Case closed.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Yes, yes. Turn that shit off. Got a game save.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
What? I can hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Gotta be Andrew Tate, innit? Pierce. What? We get points. We can upgrade our eloquence. So it's kind of like a blend between the Sherlock Holmes game and, I guess, like Outlast. Kind of reminds me of the Blair Witch game as well a little bit. Yes, I'll get to you in a minute. Just 1 second. Don't drink. We're not drinking today. We're staying level-headed today.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Sleeping pills. Yes, yes, I'm coming. Hello, Domino's Pizza.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private
Who answers the phone saying I'm
contracted by
listening?
the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Oh, what a shame.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
The fuck? Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. Strength represents your ability to call in on your physical power. Forcing doors and mechanisms or of using violence, physical or verbal. That sounds interesting. Medicine. Doses of a drug, making diagnosis of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. I love this. Investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analysing the crime scene or an object and of picking locks. The occult. Brilliant. Chances of determining the use of an origin artifact, expressing knowledge of the myth, psychology, human behavior, understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior. I like the sound of that one. So that's getting some. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Yes. Show me the loot. And eloquence. Talk by power of speech. Or should we go with... I'm going to go with medicine. Yes. Yes. Bit of medicine. Bit in the occult. Strength. That'll do. That will do.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce.
You're
Our
welcome.
files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
Do
As
you shit the
know,
bed at
we wish
night?
to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
I've been tired, man.
Work is scarce.
You've been working me to the
Mr.
bone.
Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
Yeah,
But
fuck
are
off.
those cases worth it?
They're
Fuck
worth
off.
not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr.
Fuck
Pierce,
you.
we used to...
Just hung up. Plug this.
I'm coming.
That's what she said. It looks a bit like Joel from Last of Us. If you haven't played that, by the way, guys, part 1 has come out now recently for the PS5. Remastered, remade. It is phenomenal.
Sir,
I wouldn't
came
recommend
here
buying
on the
it again
advice
if
of
you've
a
already played
person
it.
whom I hold in high esteem.
But if you haven't,
And I must say that
You
I
need to.
expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
what's that about?
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling
Oh,
a new
jeez.
case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
Kick him in the
If you
balls.
come to me, it means you're desperate.
Yeah.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
You are.
Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes.
Start looking around the room.
The
Need to
police
do that wall
accuse her
again.
of killing her family.
Probably
They
should
all
get a new
died in a
shelf.
fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
How's the game sound,
Find out
James?
the
Are you alright?
truth.
Not too low
They
or
say
too
she
high?
was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you
I've
have
been doing
no
some
proof,
tinkering.
I've brought all that I have. Look.
Look.
I want you to look carefully
Look
at this
into my
painting.
eyes.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Perfect timing if you hangs up phone, yeah. It's like it's me.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary,
Who else
you
is hiding
manage
in the
to detect
bathroom
some
at work?
logic, a
Jamesie's not
rationality
clocked
to
in
follow
yet,
so
he's
that
been a
I
good
may
boy.
understand it.
Is that all
Pumpkin,
you want
however,
from me?
is breaking
Yes,
some rules
please.
to be
All
here,
right.
and I appreciate it.
I'll
Hello,
look at your
Pumpkin.
picture.
How are you?
That's all you've got?
Welcome, welcome.
Painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Examine the painting and the Hawkins file. Well, if I
A
must...
warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
What, the picture or the people? Domestic... What? The police decide on a domestic accident. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simeon. File on this... What? Examine the painting. That's pretty freaky.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
You're asking the wrong guy. Find out about Warehouse 36. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? Something's not right with this story.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last
I am.
painting.
It's where I'm
And
hiding.
you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you
Dedication.
must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
How about you do it? I read about her mental fragility. Where does she live?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place.
Yeah, I'm all good, pumpkin.
Where is that?
It's
All
a
good.
small, remote island
This is supposed
off
to
the
be quite
coast of
scary,
Boston.
so I'm looking forward to this. So
Sarah
I'm
lived there
going to
with
run
her
this
son
one
and her
alongside the
I suppose you
Horizon
want to
Forbidden
ship
West
me off
playthrough.
there.
Darkwater holds the secret
is
regarding
guilty,
my
yeah.
daughter, Mr. Pierce.
Off with her head.
You must uncover it.
Cut her nips off. I didn't say that. Something's not right with this story. Find out what?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
That's what Gollum said
Saw things.
before he swatted a
What do
fly.
you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out
Who
the
the fuck
truth
keeps
about her
beeping their horn?
life and death.
Something's not right with this story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident.
Smell a cover-up. I smell a
Though
cover-up.
they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
Nah.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
That's all the information I
I
need.
think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm
Some
on your
carnage
side.
going on outside.
Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire.
Mm-hmm.
Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
Free
All right,
chicken.
I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater.
Free
and look into
southern
the death of
fried
your daughter.
chicken.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Fuck
Something's
you.
queer,
He was rude to me.
but it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater.
Yeah, good luck,
I
pumpkin.
think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some
Enjoy.
information on this island in there.
E for Darkwater. Do I drink? No, I'm not drinking. Fuck 'em. Find out about Darkwater. What?
Natural sciences, linguistics. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never... All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Okay. We're off. We know where it is. Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Well, how many chapters are there? I gotta get out of the bathroom, that's hilarious. Just say you've got chronic colitis or you had a really bad takeaway last night, so you need an extra half an hour. Fuck it, why not? So far, guys, not bad. I'm hoping the action ramps up. I'm sure it will. Loading screens are a pain in the ass, but it's an old school game, so we are on PS5, so we should get slightly faster load screens. Not always the case, but this game did not like my PC. My PC just put this game in the bin. I just tried to open it so many times and it just kept crashing, so gave up. Was good for you to stop by. Absolutely. Cheers, pumpkin. Cheers. Here we go. Love the cutscenes. I love a good cutscene. I'm a sucker for it. Nice interactive opening. Very good. Cyanide Studio, what a name.
We're almost there.
Okay. Make sure you tighten that rope, lassie. Dump your ass overboard. Skull Island. Speaking of Skull Island, Skull and Bones, guys. Looks really good. It's getting a lot of shit online, but I'm actually quite excited for it. So JMC, if you would like to purchase Skull and Bones in November, I think it comes out, we could form a little pirate crew. Me, you, and Pumpkin. We could do some streams on it, or just go around looting people and destroying their ships. It just looks really cool. Open world. Pirates. You can customize your crew, your ship. You can be like
Stay on
whatever
board.
you want, basically.
There's guys coming to unload.
Ah, Strepsil. Graphics are pretty shit, but it's okay.
Welcome to Darkwater Island,
We'll let
Mr.
it pass.
Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
Not always about the graphics,
what
though.
wind brought you?
What wind?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all.
Is this
prefer
linked?
to
Does anyone know if this is
Charles
linked to the
Hawkins may have
Sinking
been a
City, or is this a
landowner.
different version of
He
it?
was a good man.
Because I'm sure that was called Darkwater as well.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
What about Alan Wake? I think
Nice
that was
young
called
woman,
something along those
and
lines.
A great painter. What a tragedy.
I don't know. I don't know.
You know what?
Similar names.
Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Okay.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Don't think that's a wise move. Talk to Fitzroy. That's Fitzroy, isn't it? Okay, go to the bar or talk to Bradley. We're gonna go to the bar first. Start a brawl. Or you. Hello? Charming. Bruce Lee in the jewel. What? Dude, you look like Gollum. And he's pissed off. Oh shit.
Hey, be careful.
What is this?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Fine. I have a way of dealing with that. Guy didn't show respect. Hold to test strength. You're overdoing it. I'm sorry. Wasn't me who went looking for it. Eloquence.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information,
Pissing match.
not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve or not.
Find out about Sarah Hawkins. Why they're
The
trying to
stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our
Darkwater.
whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then,
Harsh. Shit paintings.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's true that they were strange.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal.
It's got
I
strong
mean, for a young
Skyrim
woman
vibes.
with a child and all that. We saw them
On
in
the
the
dialogue
papers
front,
and
at least,
said to
anyway.
ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You
Yeah,
need
no,
to
where's
see
Jim?
them for
See, thanks for
yourself.
dropping in.
Make up your own mind.
Enjoy. I'll catch up. Have you seen? Speaking of, it's true enough to know about Hawkins.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Valid.
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Twat.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Right.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Here we go.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more.
See no more. I'm
Anything
gonna
else?
have a look. Check it out. No prohibition around here.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
She. I think we've done it all, haven't we?
That'll be all for now.
She's Bradley. Hello.
What you looking at, stranger?
Jesus. She can certainly put them away. What is a woman like you doing in a place like
The
this?
clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Okay. Harsh. Shut down. Shut down in flames. Locked.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. We'll follow its
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Perilous catch.
reader and
Got a thing about catching whales, haven't they?
Gifted with its own consciousness.
You piece of shit.
He laughed. My God.
My God. Do you mind,
Do you like our song?
not really.
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course. They all disappeared.
You
What?
exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Okay.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
You lot are weird.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
If I had the wing of the girly boy, I was better than fly.
Yeah, you know. What the fuck? Let's get out of here. Get away from these idiots. Where's Bradders? Bradley? Oh yeah, what's going on over here?
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
Have you seen how old this thing is? If we force it to...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water.
But also,
you
didn't they say that
shysters,
they
you're
stopped
crazy.
whaling ages ago?
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Look at his face.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me
Tell
to
us,
do
you
my
fuck.
job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Talk to Fitzroy. I think that was the guy out there. Oh. Take this. Can we take that? No? Maybe we can only use that when it gets dark. When it gets proper dark, like. Shut that door.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Don't mind me, sir. I'm
I
just
wonder
looking
what
for your
Captain
stuff.
Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. I reckon that woman in the pub is Cat. She seems a bit dodgy. She seems to be running shit around. this
Fishing
thing.
equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
The Learning of Medicine. Second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. I was going to say, does it give me anything? Ooh, medical shit. And what's Sanity? Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. I've butchered that saying, probably. He's one of the few survivors of the last battalion American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. Naturally, he consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Okay, confident in your abilities. You conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Okay. That will do, I think. Let's go. Ah, I see. So you've got to find books. What? Yeah, we'll validate that. Darkwater, Stephen Webster, Charles Hawkins, Sarah Hawkins, deceased apparently. Roy Mitchell, Simon's deceased. Places. Occult. There's gonna be Hospitalian. There's going to be more to it in there. There's got to be. It's all going to be a bit messed up. Kind of like The Evil Within. I love that game as well. Reminds me of this quite a bit. Another good horror game.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
He has a twin.
What a macabre souvenir.
Interesting. Didn't say much about a twin, did he? Let's see what he's got to say.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Okay. Let me shut that for you, dude.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of
That's
my
got to be the warehouse
sailors,
at the back.
the fights at the stranded whale.
Got to be.
Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me
just a
what I
twat.
can do to help you.
Documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I thought that fishing stopped.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century.
But there's a...
I imagine
dead
that the
whale over there.
Hawkins family
Don't know if you can
had
see that.
other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom.
Just have a look that way.
No, it was none of my business.
Talk about Darkwater. Looks strange.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of
I
the
wonder if
boat.
it's like a time jump sort of thing.
Yes, I can see the one you're
Parallel
talking
universes or something.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
about. And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here.
I'm not
You
buying
can
them.
go and see it if you're interested.
That'd prove anything. Who's cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What?
A feline.
I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I prefer if
That
you
guy
didn't
really
go
needs
through
a
my
strap zone.
affairs.
Or some
Are you
honey
being
and lemon.
blackmailed?
Not exactly, no.
Not
that
exactly,
shyster
no.
wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that. She terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Yes. Saw the killer whale on the wharf. Yeah.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Why are they putting it back in
The
sea?
police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
Yeah,
You've got
that's
to
wrong.
understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
Oh,
To look
shit,
into
imagine
the
if we
real
get a
cause of
kraken.
its death.
I think Cthulhu is a demon thing, right? Demon thing?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true.
It's a
And
kraken.
normally, they're not found around here.
Unleash the kraken.
You're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths?
Here we go.
Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha!
Cthulhu.
Indeed, you're right.
I think that's what the Cthulhu is. What is this miraculous?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Tell me
Not
now.
at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I've already done it. Already ahead of you.
I'm looking for
motherfucker.
Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there.
There it is.
The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Cat. Lie, I have no idea. Belong to the Hawkins family. You underestimate me. Is this a game for you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Why are you so interested? Consult diary. Darkwater. Captain, any boat that still sails. He offered to help me in my investigation. I don't trust him, you know. Do not trust him. No, we'll leave that. Get inside the warehouse. Here we go. What are you stooges up to?
They can't understand. Damn stupid
They
idiots.
can't understand.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to treat an omen. Oh yeah.
They're you.
Where do you think you're going?
None of your business.
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
We're on the same team.
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Ah, damn it.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Squeeze it out of
Not
him.
much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
Jesus.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
That's where I'm going.
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a
That's
danger?
exactly what we're going to do.
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
I'll do what I will. How do we get in? How do we get in? He's blocking us. Go in the back, maybe? What's this guy up to? Bit of fishing? Push him in. Going in, screw it.
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Game saved. I'm obviously going to get, if they didn't want to say anything. And that guy's just casually fishing like nothing's going on. Oi. What about some crab sticks?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What? Who's St.
I've
Brendan?
never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it,
There we
it's
go.
got to be
That's
them.
how we're going to get in.
There's one of them who's always going back and forth to
Blame
the
it
statue.
on them, they have a fight, I sneak in.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
Just completely ignores this question.
Bootleggers and an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Jeez, calm down. Who's Cat?
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
That's a yes.
Nothing at all.
Didn't have to, fellas. You didn't have to.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
And what are you going
Isn't
to
it a
do
bit
about
early
it?
for alcohol?
I think we've got to start a fight between them.
Better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Yeah.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Fair. That's it.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
They've gone from wanting to smash my face in to
You could tell me.
being quite nice.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. Now, with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Could get rid of these goons. Just gonna talk to him.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you
Yo,
talking
mama,
to the
sweet
two
ass.
soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Investigate their activities. Cat sent me.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
Why so
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new
I
smile.
wanna know how I got
But he
these
only
scars.
smiles with the left cheek.
Who does this belong to?
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you
are
doing
you?
it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've
I'm
just
new here.
arrived.
Tell me.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Not even for some fish and chips.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Cat sent me. I'm gonna test
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Get him to fight these two.
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I'm gonna say it was those two.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
Beer.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care
There you
of
go.
the bootleggers.
Don't have any on me.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Liquor? Got any liquor? There is no liquor. Gonna have to go back to the bar, I suppose.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
Haven't actually been out this way yet. Just gonna have a little look. A little look. What's your problem, Scrooge?
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Sounds good.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Is there any liquor? Oh, I can go in. The spot hidden skill allows you to detect items in a close range. Once all these items are found... What?
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
So there's stuff... I see.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
I like it a lot. We need to go and have a little winch. A winchy.
A whale vertebra. If the
Ooh.
newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. An old cogwheel.
Dunno.
Rusty, but in working order.
We did it.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Mount the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place.
Let's go.
All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Oh, he's weak sauce.
Damn, I broke it.
Well done, dickhead. Now what? How does he manage to break it? What a tit.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
It's too late now. You busted it.
Well, well.
Oh shit.
A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
This cat. Don't say anything, I had no idea. Let me show.
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Oh yes, please. To your cat.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Whoa. What the fuck? Shit, knee me in the dick.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Damn. She fucked me up.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Yeah. Right, let's go and speak to the captain.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Something real good. Dun, 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 dun. What about these two?
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Bootlegger's a blocked access.
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
Here we go.
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type. You're back again. What can I do for you?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Get inside the warehouse. So maybe if we talk to someone over there. It's perving by the window. What are we gonna do? What's this? We've seen that. Steal some liquor.
Do you like our song?
we may...
That's true.
I heard the Hawkins family...
An old...
They were made much richer, but you shouldn't talk about... We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that... There!
It's your proof that the mirac...
I bid you...
Good night.
So long.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
Sneaky.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
How am I gonna get through? Let's go behind the bar and just take some liquor.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Is it
You again?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, don't be a dick.
Oh, come on.
Drinking it here, anything else?
What do you know about...
If I were you...
Why not?
First off, say it, scream, and that's but on anything.
I think we've done all that. We're not quite
Charles Hawk, you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins
Speaking of
family was
Skyrim, I
always
swear
much
this guy,
appreciated on
the
the
voice, is one of the voices for like the main NPCs. He's also someone for the Warriors Guild, is it?
You seem to know Charles Hawk.
Well, we all then.
So you... I've got... I read the...
They say...
That'll be all.
Hey, I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter.
It's like Peaky Blinders.
Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Your sweet ass.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area.
It's probably heard us done
Let me
it.
give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
No.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care.
Yeah.
But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it.
Sexy.
I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
It depends what the favor is.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
Damn.
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
It's got elements of Fallout, you know, like Fallout 4 especially. Does remind me of quite a few games.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
See, told you. Best friends. Bitches. Shall I start running?
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Let's see what we're going here. Oh,
this place stinks.
Smells like gas.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Enter a reconstruction scene. Okay. Anything I need to pick up there? No? Jeez. Put your sunglasses on. What's going on?
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Can't sleep. I know how that feels. What happened here?
I love it. It's like the Arkham games, you've got to reconstruct the crime scene. Very nice. What's this?
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Is that all of it? So bright. Hawkins, where is? Can we go now? That is creepy.
Someone has settled in here.
Oh shit.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Hi.
Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Let's team up. Someone else is interested in Hawkins. The case is far from being wound up.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room.
Hey, it
We had
works.
to tear him off.
Just like the
marks
speech
must
skill in
still be
Skyrim.
there.
Can influence people.
They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Yes, please.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Went through the other way.
God damn it.
Oh, it
Her
shows.
again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Jesus.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this
She loves a
mansion?
good fight.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
There it is.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Ooh. Garden of the Hawkins mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Nice. I wonder if there's different approaches to, for example, how you can get into the warehouse and how you can get to the mansion. Oh, you get there yourself, the police officer takes you, you end up there with Kat, depending on the dialogue and stuff that you pick. Be pretty cool if that's the case. He's got the scars, Joker scars. Cat obviously widening his smile already. But does that mean that he was a crook back then? Is he a bent copper? I don't know. Looks a bit confused.
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion.
Looks lovely. Looks absolutely lovely, doesn't it? Can't wait to go inside.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working
Great
for the
game so far,
Hawkins
guys.
family
Interesting.
as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire,
Reminds me of like Evil
he
Within,
lost his
elements of
whole family,
Skyrim.
so he's got nowhere to go. And
It's pretty
as
good.
you'll see,
Reminds me a lot of the
in a
Sherlock
way, you're
Holmes
still
games as
watching
well.
over them.
We've
Is
got
there
to like
anything
piece
else you wanna
together
ask
like
me?
clues,
Or do you wanna go up there?
investigations. Just try and uncover what's happened. Anything I should be wary of?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if
Not
there's
sure
been
I
a law
trust this
enforcement
copper there.
error, then it's up to the police to make good
It's
its
very
mistake.
suspicious.
Anything else?
Anything I should be
I
wary of?
prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Yeah.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
I love this. I feel like there is going to be unique endings, different storylines. You could have refused him, but there's obviously something different that's going to happen because we've accepted him.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
I've completely gone the other way. Look at that. Bioshock. Alright. Another great game, by the way. Small wooden well. Is that about A?
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
1693. Reverend John Wickwood. Or Whitewood, however you say it. But there's a wake, there's a way. Hey. Let's do it. Do it. Look at this place. Is there anybody there? Hello? Hello?
I'll have to find another entrance.
Definitely will. Shit, what was that? So the creepiness begins.
This entrance is still in use.
Here we go.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa! You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right?
Jesus.
Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa!
He is not happy.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Oh, shit. Vote for Stephen Webster. Do not defile this place. Grab his axe.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn
like
as an
it's not
old
happening.
mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
Yeah.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Of course.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Have a quick look this way. Reach Hawkins Manor. Have we come out this way?
This gate is locked.
Course.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Notice that there's whiskey everywhere, though. And it does say at the beginning of the game, and when you go on to the next chapter, enter madness. Is the character creating his own delusions? It's a little bit like Alan Wake as well in that respect. I like it. What's this? Gonna look at that in a minute.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
Jump out there? No. Hang on. I'm going in, no I'm not. Going in, no I'm not. Maybe this is for the next bit. Jumping the gun a little bit, I know. I need to remember, like these old school games, you have to do A-B before you can get to see it. There's none of this free roam business that I'm doing at the minute. Let's go back and have a look. Let's open the door with that key.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Yep.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
And we're inside Hawkins Mansion. Pierce and Officer Bradley explore the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion, or explored, shall I say. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. What we're going to find is ghosts, madness, and ghouls. Which is what it's all about. Can't wait. I wonder how many chapters there are. Show me what you got.
Follow
See?
me.
Enter madness.
I know the place.
Ooh, here we go.
Who left
Resident
this
Evil
light on?
vibes. Resident Evil vibes. There is actually rats in there. Thought he was pissing about. Shit, look at this.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Find the fire scene. Ooh.
What kind of meat is this?
It's like beef. Being a meat expert, I know. It did actually look like beef there.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Hello, Charles. So where does everybody else sit? The fuck? That is one creepy ass picture. I hate like old school oil paintings. They just freak me out for some reason. There we go.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
And the mum was here.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
Because she got
Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day.
Just daydreaming. I think he goes into like another world when he does his old investigation. Find the fire scene. Anything we can look at?
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
I do like this though. Don't mind it being linear if it's done well. This is really good so far.
They had a fight. Why?
Why did they have a fight?
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Knocked her out of her shoes.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did someone escape the fire?
What? Someone escaped? No way. Imagine if it's Silas, whatever his name is. Old man Silas.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Either it wasn't here in the first place or someone took it before it burned.
This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Gotta take some pics. What's that?
And the boy.
Boy.
So,
Bullshit.
Detective, what do you make of it?
Get out of my face, dude. What's the matter with you? Clues don't match. The fire was just an accident.
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
Don't know if I want to tell him. Boys were displaced.
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without
Convenient.
your authorization. By whom?
Yeah.
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark
What'd
on
you
the door.
say?
Someone's hand slid down there.
What'd you
The
say?
left
What'd
side
you
has
say?
no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I didn't either. Oh, yeah?
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Investigate the manor. Here we go.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
I mean, that's fair enough. Ooh, what was that? Did you guys see that? So it begins. Here we go.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Keep seeing these lamps around.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
Can't go upstairs. Nope.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Dated 1818.
How much is that worth now?
Moby Dick. Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
That is nasty.
This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
See if you could light it. Whoa, get out of my face, dude. Scared the shit out of me.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Human body, there we go. Medicine progression. Let's pick up psychology and eloquence. Yes. Validate. Hawkins' drawing room tells a totally different version of the fire, beginning with the presence of a handprint. Bodies of Charles and Sarah were left no mark on the floor, and they were gone apparently. Same goes for the glass shards on the floor. A close inspection reveals the presence of blood on several of them. On the wall, the very clear mark left by the painting found in the Hawkins warehouse confirms that the Hawkins case could be much more than a domestic accident. Yes. Oh fuck me, here we go. Let the games begin.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
Disturbing.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
I'm pretty sure it is linked to the Sinking City game. That's H.P. Lovecraft as well, I'm sure it is. Not sure if this is like a branch of the same story, a prequel, sequel, I don't know. They've got to be connected. I do also know there's different Call of Cthulhu
Greek
games.
mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
I speak to you again, terror of my clientele. You should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. Bit suspicious. Fuck. Did you see that? Did you see that shit? Oh, yes. Here we go. Did you see that shit?
Locked.
Locked. This is not fun. This is not fun.
The boys' room.
Not fun at all. His drawings as well, they're all weird.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Pretty strong reading.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong
We keep
with
finding
this family?
pills, whiskey. That's the same constant in each area.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
We're about to find out.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Ready? Oh, fuck. Do you know what? Fuck a lot of you. Fuck. Kid opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office. Oh, damn.
What will her room reveal about her?
Yes, what will it reveal? Yes.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
They all went insane, is what I'm gathering. They all went pretty insane. There we go. Gallery of Horrors. There, look at that. Sketchpad. Not good, is it? Not good. I'm in.
Perfect.
Yeah. Fuck. Shit, me. Look at this. I'll take you to the candy shop. This is some scary shit. Nice head, dude.
This
I'm
ledger
scared to
lists all
turn
of
my
the
back.
paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
I often wonder why.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Ceremonial circle. We got game save, which is never good.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Alright, it's been attracting an increasing number of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last one, so somber and strange. Moving to blah blah blah. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend. First recognize your genius and display it to the world. Maximilian L. That is just disturbing.
Bradley? Is that you?
Fuck. Hello? Why did I do that? Why did I run towards it? Closer you are to danger, right? Now I've got the lamp now. This is where it begins. That thing is going to move. This is creepy. I love it. Wow. Where'd he go?
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who?
I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
He's here somewhere. Where is he, little fucker? Come out, wherever you are.
I'll cover you.
Switch from one light source to another. Come on, little piggy.
This door was closed earlier.
This one?
Where did he go? They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. It looks like an old Seaway map.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Just checking. Just checking. We're refilled. Nice. So that lamp is going to be quite
Clearly,
key.
Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Seems like this came from a log.
Start a huge well.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Hang on. What was the...
Doesn't work. There must be a link with the Seaway map. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage.
That's where
I
he's
must
gone.
find a way to activate the opening mechanism. I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
Yeah. Right, what are we looking for?
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
42N 70 West. Drops another anchor. We've caught it. Try that. 33 North, 53 West. Do we just... Is it a place we're looking at, maybe?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Russian Empire? Europa?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Sahara?
Doesn't work.
Africa?
I must have missed something.
Indian Ocean?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Brazil?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Captain Hamilton, it's got to be something on there. It says that we'll beat the Orpheus. Carcasses, God Almighty, blah blah blah. Hamilton wants it. Must be a link with the Seaway map. Darkwater Island. Sailed north all morning. 42 North, 70 West. Is that it?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
This?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
To be about there?
Doesn't work. There must be a
Well,
link
fuck
with
off.
the Seaway map.
47 North, 55 West. I'm just gonna try it until it works. Be right there, isn't it? Is that right?
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
49 North, 61 West. Bloke's long gone by now. Fuck knows.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
57, 51. It's not gonna be that, is it?
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
What the fuck?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
And it all goes to Darkwater, is that right? We just gotta basically go where Darkwater is. Which is by Atlantic Western Ocean. Being really thick, it's probably something right in my face. So the map looks like it's Mexico, or near Mexico. Australia, so it'd be over that way. It's Brazil. North America, there's Mexico.
Doesn't work.
Fuck.
I must have missed something.
The fuck?
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
One sec, guys. I'm just gonna reply to this message. It's got to be the coordinates, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna have to try and jot these down, I think. 42 north, 70 west. Gonna have to write this down real quick.
With the
So,
Seaway
1 second,
map.
guys. 4270, 4755, 4961, 5751, and 3353. Okay. Okay. Right, let's do this. Get this bit done and we'll save it there for today, guys. My mind is just boggled.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Am I being a dick? I thought this was north, that was south, that's east, that's west. So if it's 42 north, let's say it's here, yeah? 70 west would be there. Yeah? No? I don't know.
Doesn't
Fuck me, I'm
work.
thick.
I must have missed something.
What the actual... It's got to be the coordinates.
Doesn't work. I must... Looks like it worked.
I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it.
Well done, Pierce.
It was 1 point off the whole damn map. And there's me trying to think that it's point to point. No comment, no comment. Right, let's get this last bit done. Hopefully that's the end of the chapter, or at least the save. Where is she taking us? He's definitely gone. There we go. Tunnels under the Hawkins mansion. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detectives and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley enter the tunnel under the mansion. Chapter 4. We'll wait for the save and we'll stop there for today, guys.
Secret passage.
There we go.
Under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Find the future
That guy
trail.
must have all...
Sweet. Do you know what? Really, really enjoying it so far. I love it. I think it's such a blend of all games that I love. Elements of Outlast in terms of the gameplay. Elements of Skyrim in terms of the skill trees, the way you can influence people, the way you can manipulate people, use force. But also there's like the evil within in there as well, which is another horror game I absolutely love. Elements of that in terms of like the light, the atmosphere, the lantern that you have to use. And just looking at this menu screen, it looks like it's about to get really supernatural. That little beastie in the background. Obviously it's going to be completely and utterly filled with psychological stuff, which is why it always says about entering the madness. I hope it's not going to be 100% psychological. I hope there's going to be some sort of truth to it. I like that mystery at the moment that we don't know, but hopefully it doesn't completely end on it's all in his head and he's lost it. He's lost his way, similar to how it is in Alan Wake. Great game as well, and same as this, it's a great setup, a great story, but hopefully they go with something a little different, maybe. So far, really, really enjoying it, guys. If you want to see part 2 and you don't want to miss it, feel free to come and subscribe and hit the bell icon on the channel homepage and you'll be notified as and when that drops. But for me, that is us done. Please do leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. I've got the next House of Dragon review coming over the next couple of days. Still haven't watched it yet, but I will watch it, promise. We'll get that review out for you guys. I'm also going to be continuing to review Rings of Power. I've also got a little vlog video to edit for you soon, and we're going to be continuing our Horizon Forbidden West playthrough alongside this one, so I'll be jumping between parts in the game as well. But I'm loving this one so far. Stay tuned, guys. I'll see you in the very next video. Take care. Peace.